Yeah, I think the Enchantress helmet actually is going to be a bit better for us. I think that is cool enough, right? Maybe. Maybe I also prefer this one. It does look kind of like the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, let's go with this one. Or maybe we can go with this one too. Oh, this one puts us in medium. Okay, it looks also kind of silly too. I never looked at this one before. Kind of looks like a little bit Solaire, but... What about this one? Oh, a bucket. Perfect. And this one? Yeah. So there are some that look really cool, and others that look kind of less cool, right? No, I don't like this one as much. No, I think we're gonna go and... I think we're gonna go with this one, to be honest. I think this one kind of... is kind of goated. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll this down here. Okay, now we could actually consider also equipping this one, because these two are set pieces. Yeah, we could consider that. Kind of not sure about it though, because the other one has for sure worse stats in general, but yeah, I'm still not 100% sold on this one. Because I think this one actually blends in amazingly well with our cape. I don't know. We could also go full meme and just go Bell style like this, but... Golden Bell. But it's kind of silly. Which is cool, but it is also medium load, so no way we're gonna manage that at the moment. Okay, we're just gonna go with this one for the time being, and then maybe later on we're gonna change it. I mean, if we compare this one to this one, how are the stats? Yeah, this one is just objectively way worse in everything, so... I mean, beyond Frostbite. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll with this one for now. And it kind of also looks cool. Yeah, really, it really didn't change a lot the last 30 levels. We always get roughly the same amount of stuff here. Yeah, performance in here, really something isn't right. It doesn't even feel like stuttering, it just feels like very, very low FPS. Yeah, something's not right here. Okay. Yeah, something's really, really not good here. Why would we want to go there? Oh, we can go up. I think that's not the way forward for sure, so... We can also go down. And we can go here. Oh wait, we can't. I kind of feel like down is the way forward, so let's just go Umbral. and up. But so far, backtracking has never felt bad in the game, so I kind of feel it's not a non-issue to go somewhere first. Wow, did he just almost do our entire routine in one attack? Wow, I can't even dodge because it's so laggy. It doesn't even take my inputs from time to time now. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Wow, performance is horrendous here. Like, mind-blowingly bad. Maybe it's the helmet, you know, copium, but I mean, is it actually the helmet? No fucking way. Really? That would be so weird. But you know, not the first time something like that happens, so... No, now it's better. I have no idea what it was. No, it's better now. Ah, no, now it's bad again. I mean, is it the fucking helmet? No, something here is really off. Like, performance drops like crazy as soon as you fight. Holy shit, and it's not the helmet. And he does save the tints, so, but I'm just kinda, you know, I should just do it anyway again, so... I wonder if you rest, if the stuff stays on the ground. I don't think so. Okay, there is a lot of way to go up here. Come on. Really? Oh my god, the performance here is... Like, that's not okay. That's the first time in the game the performance is like... I can't imagine how this part is gonna run on a weak PC. Like, this part, something is definitely not right. Can you go on top of the roof? Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I think we're even hitting way below 60 FPS here. It almost feels like we're hitting 30 FPS and lower at times. Like, what is going on? Enhance Umbral Burrower. We don't use those too much. Oh, right, we didn't use poison at all with the boss. We should have done that for sure. Okay, so we can drop all the way down here. That's great. But, like, I don't know what's wrong. I really don't know what's wrong at the moment. Maybe we should restart the game. Because I don't know if this is actually something that should happen here. It doesn't really make sense, right? Because they fixed everything so far. Not everything. They fixed so many performance things. And the first thing I would fix if I was a dev. Another boss fight here, maybe. Fuck you too, thank you. But this is gonna be a fucking ass boss ass arena. What? Oh my god, it lags so hard, but it doesn't matter. Can come back, I guess. Do we want to restart the game? I really don't know what's going on here. Okay, so maybe it runs better now that we tapped out, but it might actually still run like shit. Kind of felt like the way forward, right? There was so much going on there. I think this might actually not be the way forward, but I might completely be wrong about that. Where are we? Wait, this is actually... Wait, did we already go here? I can't remember. Wow, nice attack, bitch. Yeah, I mean, who needs AI, right? Just let him stand there. Right, this is just the way back. Okay. So yeah, the way forward is obviously above us. So this just enables a fast way to go back. We should for sure still rest again, so we are fully healed up, because the section that's coming is pretty annoying because of the stuttering. But yeah, that's kind of super unfortunate. I don't know why it's so bad, but it is kind of really bad, and I'm curious to see if it's still there, right? Because now it would be definitely something that a reload at least wouldn't fix. So I mean, not a reload, right? Fuck you too. Why do they suddenly do 1 billion damage? Wait, they also have more HP? No. Yeah, never charge attack on those guys. They always back out after a while. Okay, never when they're in the position they were. I mean, they give Vestige Seeds, and the performance seems to be fixed. Maybe it was a bug. Maybe. I really like also how the blood is done and everything. I wish it had a bit more splatter like Lies of P. I mean, can we jump it, right? That's what I would be curious about. No, I don't think you can. Yeah, so what's up game-wise after this? Well, for sure we're gonna finish Cyberpunk. Alan Wake, I mean, we're gonna finish Cyberpunk probably. We're gonna continue it before finishing this game, I hope. But for sure we're gonna go check out Alan Wake. I mean, got great reviews, looks amazing. The first game was okay, had a few very stupid design things, but I liked something. I mean, they would never do that again, so that doesn't really matter. Because Control was a very good game, and I don't think they, for whatever reason, would make the same mistake they made years ago again. What did they do? Right, sounds very bad. It is really bad. They made the character walk. If you press W to walk forward, it walks basically like this, right? It doesn't walk straight, but it walks off center, and that way you always have to correct for the movement to go forward by using the camera, right? Always the entire time, which is super obnoxious and when you're not on a controller, and it's terrible game design in general. And I was really unpleasantly surprised that it wasn't fixed even all these years later. And yeah, so Remedy kinda dropped the ball on that one in my opinion. Okay, we can drop all the way down there. We can drop on the roof, but I don't think the roof is actually something we want to drop on. He did so much less damage than the other guy. Yeah, so I think Alan Wake 2, I mean, this is gonna be my favorite type of game. I mean, I hope it's a bit more Resident Evil, right? But the thing is, wow, who did so much damage to us? Okay, here, the thing is gonna be to get the ads out of the way, so we can actually fight the big guy. That was one attack too many. Oh my, hi. That was so greedy, and we got punished for it. Oh, we got heavily punished for it. We actually died. Wow. Yeah, that was greedy as fuck. We shouldn't have gone for the normal attack there. We should just have dodged. Yeah, why will Alan Wake probably not be my all-time favorite game? Blah, blah, blah. Probably. Because I don't, you know, get scared and whatever in horror games, and it seems to be a horror game. So a lot of moments that are a bit tense for other people are just going to be like Resident Sleeper for me, because I'm just walking around. And yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why I think it's not going to be my all-time favorite game or anything, but I think we're going to have a good time, right? Resident Evil still was really, really fun. And even though I don't get scared, so yeah, I just hope Alan Wake's going to be kind of the same for me. Yeah, so performance is better again, so it was... something was wrong. It felt like something was wrong, and we didn't even have to restart the game for it to be resolved, which is always nice. We did lose like 6k or something like that, just well, by virtue of dying. So, unfortunate, but I think I can handle it. I'm already crying inside. No, I'm not crying inside. Okay, let's go up there again. Yeah, double spear moveset S tier for me personally. It feels so strong to use. Okay, we're gonna die again, and the reason for that is because I'm gonna fall down here and die. No, for whatever reason I thought it would be smart to go... It is actually kind of smart, but the execution wasn't good. To go back to get HP and go back in and kill the ranged guys. Yeah, and we should not go close to the big guy either, so yeah. I'm kind of not very focused at the moment, obviously. Wait, it's already... Oh my god, it's almost midnight? Oh my god. Okay, we should actually stop after this section here. Oh, really? That attack is kind of bullshit. Every other attack when he merges is kind of, you know, oh yeah, sure, whatever. Because he has, you know, this one has such a long tail and everything. But the other one is kind of really, really, whatever. You get a lot of umbral shit from this guy. And I also kind of wish that heavy attacks in general did more damage than light attacks if you don't charge them. And maybe gradually increase the damage while charging them, so you don't really feel like an idiot for using them most of the time. I mean, sure, they changed the moveset, but they are also objectively just worse than light attacks if you want to spam them, so you don't want to charge them. Yeah, because if you do this, for example, the attack, I think at least, is way slower than the light attack. I didn't really test it, but it feels way slower. Because you can do this and it almost does the same damage, has a better AoE here. But I guess if you have another AoE, maybe you're gonna use it anyway, so... Okay, this time around we're gonna be smart and still get hit. Why do we get hit there? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, wait, where do we have to go? On the other side, right? Yeah, so... Alright, they can push us. I mean, I don't mind fighting you here, to be honest. Yeah, I do mind getting fucked from behind. Sometimes. Okay, so can you fuck off? What the fuck is this pull attack? Hi. Oh, he's stuck. Would never abuse that, right? Never would I abuse an enemy that's stuck in a video game. Never, right? It's inconceivable that I would abuse an enemy being stuck, like getting stuck. Yeah, I would never do that, right? Would completely defeat the purpose of playing the game. Nah, you know, he's so weak, it doesn't matter if we do it, right? The moment we went down here and didn't have to fight everything else at the same time, we kind of won either way anyway, so... Copium. Nah, no copium. I think it's very true. small mana stone, pilgrim garb. If there's a mimic, let's just admit it, we're gonna get fucked. Although I think it is a amulet. Holy damage heals additional posture damage. I mean, if you do a posture breaking build, it could be really fun, because in the game, breaking posture so far, not a very important mechanic, which some might see as a criticism. I see it as a... I don't care too much about it, but... Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Can we still go back, actually? We can, right? Because we didn't go back in there either, so... I hate this section, by the way. Wait, did he drop down? Idiot. Yeah, and as you can tell, I'm avoiding target lock more often. And I think that is a very important skill to get in games, especially since you have vertical aiming in this game. You can aim, you know, up and down with the attacks. But I think it's an important skill to not only be able to fight with target lock, because sometimes target lock can fuck your dodge roll because the camera's just going to turn so quickly if you're in tight spaces. Yeah, so I think it is a very good skill to have to be able to fight without target lock. And a lot of people that speedrun and, you know, no-hit run games use that technique, of course, to be more consistent, because you're not as prone to getting fucked. I'm kind of super curious where this is going to lead us, but at the same time, I'm also kind of worried because we didn't go back the other way, and it kind of feels like we're going further and further away from where we initially wanted to go. So, yeah, not so sure about this one. Kind of weird. Okay, we can emerge here. Oh, this is the... No, wait, yeah, we're gonna end up at the same place as we did before. And this is also a shortcut back to this. Oh, that's great. Because now we can actually exit here. I mean, I don't mind staying a bit longer just to get a little bit more XP here. Yeah, that's kind of okay, I guess. But this is gonna be a boss fight for sure. So the question is, do we want to drop down all the way from above? Or do we want to go the other way around? And do we want to try to fight the red guy? I don't think it's worth it, actually. I mean, it might be worth it, but... Yeah, I just want to go for enough XP for a level up, which we should have pretty soon. Wait, what? Do I want to fight Mr. Reddy? Wait, where do they despawn? Oh, that's fuck it. Nah, Mr. Red is... I mean, we should fight him at some point, right? I mean, give him a fair shot. Because at the moment what we're doing is just always going out of Umbral when he comes. And I think we're slowly strong enough to fight him. I mean, this is gonna be a boss, right? But I kind of want to go in from the top. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back up here, and oh, we're gonna have to go into Umbral for that. But it's definitely the worst way to go there. Kind of blind. Hi, you die. Wait, he's not alive? Never mind, I didn't want to kill you anyways. Hey, what is this? Oh wait, we're not in Umbral, so... Yeah, we need to go into Umbral to drop from the top. But it might make the first attempt a bit harder, but you know... What the fuck? Do you see how big these things are here? And they're fighting and all that? That's really, really cool. And that's really, really, really nice. How do we get back up? I'm not even joking. I don't know how to get back up, so... Wait, we could drop down, but that kind of defeats the purpose of going up here in the first place. Right, so... yeah... About that. So, I think going back up here... We didn't die. I think going back up here is kind of pointless. So, what we're gonna do is... We're gonna rest up and then drop enemies near. Come on. Yeah, I think it is a good idea to rest up. Go into Umbral. And then we can go up here. And I'm just thinking about running through, to be honest. Yeah, this enemy, for whatever reason, does 5,000 damage. And consistently, right? It's not only once or anything. Like the entire time, it does a lot of damage. We are really close to a level up, I guess. We're almost at 10k per level. Yeah, let's go inside and then we're gonna look for... What the fuck? Didn't do a lot of damage, but I'm still pissed. Okay, so dropping down here kinda sus. Mana stone ammunition. Do you want me to cheese the enemies from above? Wait. Oh, you can just go there. Okay, but why would we ever go in here like this then? Like, what is the reason to drop down like this? I don't think there is a reason. We're gonna go all the way back, kill him, and once we killed him, we should have enough XP for a level up. Almost. We're very close, right? There is no way we're not gonna get the level up within a few enemies here. Really? Oh wait, I think we can even upgrade the weapon. We should do that instead of doing the other thing. Okay, let's warp to the Vestige in Skyrest, and then we're gonna look for... Oh, what are we gonna look for? Upgrades for the weapon, and we should probably stop after killing the enemies down there. Do we have enough for...
Without conscience. I understand the instinct to pity the boy found at the base of the mine.
Mine?
And the desire to condemn the hallowed sentinels for placing him there. But don't be hasty. Unfortunate as it may be, the bond between the boy and Umbral is indissoluble. And his role in safeguarding Mornstead against the darkness is vital. After all, it's an undeniable fact of life that there can be virtue in suffering.
Okay, I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Our holy work continues, Lamp.
Okay, we need one more.
Aureus's will be done.
Yeah, whatever. Is it even worth talking to these people? They never seem to give you anything good.
And Dervla is dead. Good. There can be no salvation for a Dark Crusader who submits to heresy. For they can plead no ignorance, their perfidiousness a deliberate and eternally damning sin.
Okay, great.
You serve a higher purpose.
Oh, now he gives us a lot of new stuff, right? I get the feeling that swords are kind of more... there are more swords in the game, right? I mean, 43 weight? Holy fucking shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy shit in the game. I don't know if it's OP as fuck, but... like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, so all of these are not new, we just didn't look at them. Holy damage. I mean, there are a lot of armor sets here we didn't really look at too much. Infernal Enchanter's Helmet, Ravager Helm, Purger Gauntlets. I mean, the Ravager stuff kinda cool. The Purger stuff too. Interestingly enough, I don't think they match too well here. Are we just gonna buy them for, you know, visual sake? We have a little bit more, you know, stuff going for us. I mean, they're medium arms, so they're probably irrelevant to us.
To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
Yeah, so it's actually heavier. Interesting. And the other one we just bought is this one, the Vanguard helmet. Yeah, that one actually looks completely ass because it the emphasis it puts on... well, I don't think this actually is the best area to check out drip, so we're just gonna go somewhere a little bit more bright, and once we've done that, we can actually hear it a bit better. Okay, so this helmet kind of too much emphasis on the neck, in my opinion. And this helmet is kind of cool. I mean, yeah, sure, we could also go in completely different style, right? We could just go like this, which also kind of looks cool. Yeah, the tins are pretty nice, not gonna lie. There are a lot of good tins. What I really like about, I mean, this one is definitely one of my favorites. This one is kind of funny. But I kind of like this one the most because it is not as dark and kind of is very just very coherent in a way. Yeah, why not? I think this one is kind of cool. It does look a bit silly from behind, you know, the helmet, but I kind of feel I like him more at the moment. Okay, we also got the Purger Gauntlets here, and we got... what else is new? Did we buy 2 of those? Wait, which helmet is this? The Ravager helmet. Didn't we buy the Ravager ones? No, we didn't, right? But these are a little bit worse physically. Yeah, I don't like them too much visually. They're a bit too... I mean, they're not terrible, but I prefer these still. I mean, is this helmet cooler or whatever you want to call it than the other we had? Probably not, but I think just, you know, to mix up the style a little bit, I think it's not bad just to go for another one a little bit. Yeah, so we're just playing a little bit of fashion, fashionista here. We can go and upgrade our weapon, I think. Maybe. Socket runes. That also sounds like a good idea. We got a lot of new ones. Terrible. And this one does physical damage with strength attribute scanning. That sounds pretty good. Wait, we already have that one, right? Can we somehow combine them to make them better? Oh, weapon weight. Weapon function increases physical damage, but this must be way better, right? Because it increases physical damage and does reduce the scaling at the same time. We did not get a single new one here. I mean, can you take two of the same? We could, but I prefer increasing elemental damage because it has a little bit of elemental damage on it, and maybe, just maybe, the scaling is completely meaningless, but that might actually not be the case.
You again.
Yeah, the game is unfortunately extremely not transparent when it comes to these things, and that's kind of sad. I don't know, how much does it recharge, but it's pretty expensive, so if you're ranged only, you're gonna have a pretty hard time keeping up with currency. Yeah, why is there a double visor on the mask? Maybe it's a shock absorbent or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so wait, that's a flail of wisdom. I can't imagine it to be a club, but I didn't really look at it, and I also didn't read the name, obviously. Okay, so what do we want to upgrade here? We could go for this one. No, we can't. The only thing we can upgrade is the fire spear, which for whatever reason is somewhere completely else. And I'm blind. Man, why can't I see it? It would be so easy to see. There should be a marker, right? If for whatever reason it doesn't show up, maybe I'm... Ah, there it is. Okay, so we can upgrade this one easily once, and it does do a fuck ton more damage. Like, one upgrade here is really impactful. No problem, we can get some more Vig over here in no time. We did save a lot up. In this game, I think, by the way, it's not as important to top out your levels as in Souls, right? Just based on the fact that you kind of have a very easy way to farm, and in general it doesn't feel as bad to lose stuff and stuff like that. So topping out to get the level is not it doesn't happen as often in this one. Which is okay, I guess, but yeah, but I really appreciate the game telling you when you have a level up ready. That's really kind of cool. Okay, so, but we should still upgrade it, and I should still try to find it here. Yeah, this is a huge increase. And now we need, wait, why do we need 6? Oh, we need 6 and then 8. And maybe the right one is the slab, so maybe it's just for max level. We don't need a lot of those. Maybe, I have no idea. Because I get the feeling that we're pretty far. Now I would say it feels like we're almost 50%, not 50, more than 50% through, maybe like 60, maybe even 70% through the game. Feeling wise, but maybe it's even longer. But that's what I would feel at the moment, that we're making very, very good progress here. Because it might actually be all... I mean, if we look at it realistically, right, this one is at +8. I think the next one's going to be +9, and the one we need then is going to be +10. I think +10 is actually the maximum. Initially, we thought it was going to be something like +20 or something. Okay. Because I forgot that the last tier is just going to be probably the max upgrade tier, like in Souls games. Yeah, but we got a significant damage upgrade here. But it is late. It is late. I don't know how long we're gonna do this. I really want to clear this section here, because I feel it could even be a little boss arena or something. Right, this could be like a little boss or something. Something cool, but... Or it's just a completely normal, a completely normal arena here. And they should still do stacking damage numbers for dual wielding, so you really can... In general, I think stacking the damage numbers... oh right, we got the key. Isn't a bad idea. Maybe in here there is something else, right? You never know, could be something cool. And I really like that mechanic. You know, there was this, we talked about it, the adventure game where you had the same mechanic, but the gameplay was just basically a walking simulator and the performance was ass, and it kind of was just like janky. And now to have a game that actually uses the same tech for a good working idea is super cool to see. Because I really liked the idea, right? It was something I enjoyed by playing the other game. Okay, fuck you too. So far, no 8's enemy HP scaling, so they don't suddenly just completely destroy you just because they have more HP. I suspect that these are all gonna open. This is basically just like a central hub, and there is no real meaning to these shortcuts. This one is probably gonna remain locked. No, also not. Okay, no, also this one. Okay, I know where we are. Yeah, it's just a meaningless hub that opened up. That's really unfortunate. That's even more unfortunate. Really? Okay, I just didn't wanna heal for whatever reason. My brain was like, nope, no heal for you, bitch. Yeah, I kind of like lying on the floor, as you can tell. That's one of my favorite parts of video games, it's just lying on the floor and doing nothing. Okay, where do we want to go next? This one looks like... Yeah, you're right, you're alive. There's no way you're not alive. Right? Wait, are we inside of the church or are we outside of the church? Man, I'm kind of confused because I didn't really pay attention where we went, but large shards, yeah, we need a lot more of those, but they're very welcome. Yeah, so this just seems to be the inside of the church. Interesting. Yeah, a lot less of these things around here. I mean, is it the church? We just... Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of confused here. I can go back up here too. Interesting. Oh my god, really? Yeah, terrible. Let's just chill and just hit the ground 10 times. Yeah, so far, shards, the bigger shards at least didn't drop from enemies, so I don't know if you could farm them. You can buy the smaller ones, I guess. Okay, so this is actually cool because you would have found the shortcut here, which you might not have found otherwise. But I still want to go back up quickly and just check what we missed. Pretty sure we did miss something. Nice try, bitch. Yeah, we almost don't kick and almost don't use this attack because both of them just... Okay, I know where this is going. We don't need to jump this. Because both of these are just I mean, the kick kind of is useless anyway for us because we don't stun anything. And this attack just is way too... You're locked into the animation for way too long, right? You can't do anything, right? This is one attack. I'm spamming dodge, and this is when I can dodge again. It does a lot of damage, but being locked into an animation for so long is just like... basically not worth it in most situations, in my opinion. Yeah, it is not worth the trouble, basically. Okay, but what I want to do here... what I want to do here basically is go back to a new checkpoint here. Yeah, I don't want to fight you for sure. There's no way I want to fight you. Wait, there's a secret in here. Yeah, this would also be a checkpoint. I think this one is actually worse, in my opinion, than the other one. Or is it? I'm trying to think about that, right? Is it worse than the one above? Because the one above... Like, what do we have to fight in addition to the other stuff? I think this one's fine. I think this one's fine. We can just keep it. Yeah, so what are we gonna do now? Are we gonna stop playing because it's late? I think, honestly, I should. Yeah, I should. This is a good point. We know where to go. There might be a major boss up here. I don't know if we got the key from below, by the way. I know we didn't. So, yeah, there might be a major boss waiting for us down there. But I'm gonna go ahead and say we will try that one tomorrow. And otherwise, as always, thank you a lot for watching, and we will see each other tomorrow, or hopefully the boss that maybe or maybe not exists. We never know in this game. There might not be a boss at the end here. I'm kind of expecting there to be, because this one was entirely optional. Yeah, so expect maybe a major boss tomorrow, and then maybe a little bit of Cyberpunk. I know, maybe a little bit of Cyberpunk 2077. Alan Wake 2. Yeah, I don't want to start a third game, to be honest. I want to play Alan Wake 2 for sure. It's definitely a game we're gonna play, and also from a technical perspective, hearing it's the best looking game so far this generation, which means basically it's the best looking game of all time. It's like saying the same thing, right? Also, current gen, I still hate that some people still, I mean, hate is a strong word. I dislike people still saying next gen consoles for PS5 and Xbox Series X. They're not next gen consoles, they're current gen consoles, right? So they're not next gen. Yeah, so you should basically not use that term anymore. I mean, it kind of stuck around long for this time, right? A lot of people still talked about next gen consoles instead of swapping to last gen for last gen. But yeah, this time around, I have the first time I really had the feeling people kind of struggled making the transition. But in any way, yeah, that's of course a big draw to is the graphics, to be honest. The storytelling is hopefully going to be cool. I mean, I hope it's a bit less mysterious than Control, because let's be real, in Control the story basically was told on a Souls level, but was put front and center, which felt to me a bit inadequate, to say the least. I think we even played Control on stream, right? It was, yeah, I think it was a game we played on stream. Yeah, but basically Alan Wake, kind of safe to assume we're gonna play it at some point. If we're gonna play it now or later, it really depends on what games will currently be interesting to me or less interesting to me, right? It is nothing I can actually say for sure now. It's not like, yeah, sure, Alan Wake's the next game we're gonna play, because I usually tend to check the games which come out per month. Usually, and when they're very big, I know they're coming, but usually I tend to do it every time a month starts. I look at all the games, upcoming games, and just mark them. So yeah, I don't really know what's going to come out in November and December. So I just have vague ideas of games that could come out. And yeah, RoboCop, for example, is going to come out. I know that one for sure. But yeah, so if there's a big game which I want to play before Alan Wake 2, we're going to do that. And otherwise, we're just going to play whatever, you know, I feel like playing. Because yeah, a lot of good games. I mean, they don't stop coming, right? Ghost Runner is also pretty good. Never played Ghost Runner 1. Ghost Runner 2 seems to be also very cool. Also probably up my alley, first person, sword fighting, parkour, supposedly challenging, right? A lot of cool stuff. So, kind of sounds also cool. Hi-Fi Rush, what's happening? Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush, Persona, we should finish. Yeah, I mean, we didn't even start Death Stranding yet. Man, there's so many games. I mean, I can just for fun, I'm just gonna go through my games list for you quickly, which is not an all-encompassing list of the games which I want to play. It's just the games that popped into my mind which I could play. So these are games you might see in the future on the channel. So yeah. Okay, so it's Cocoon. Oh yeah, Cocoon. That one might actually be pretty high in the priority list because it's probably not that long, and it's from the creator from Inside and Limbo. Inside was a fantastic game, so I really am curious to see what they did there. And it's on Game Pass. Hi-Fi Rush, Solar Ash, Serious Sam 4, Mayhem, maybe in Game Pass. Guardians of the Galaxy, also in Game Pass, I think. Death Stranding, Tales of Arise, which we own and never played so far. That's a big yikes, but we bought it in Australia, I think. I hope, maybe. Starfield, when it's patched. Harry Potter, maybe never, because I'm kind of worried. Because that's when my CPU went... I mean, I don't think it's Harry Potter's fault inherently, but kind of scared of that game, not gonna lie. But very interested gameplay-wise to at least give it another shot, maybe. Dead Space remake when it's fixed. I don't know if it's fixed. Rise of the Triad, a retro shooter, Neutralomia Viewer was gifted to us, in which I'm also curious to play. Iron Maiden, another retro shooter, Neon White, finish it finally. Great game. Yeah, I don't think we're... I don't know, maybe. Everspace 2, High on Life, Midnight Suns, Kena Bridge of Shadows, Let's Revolution, Immortals Aveum, Ghost Runner 1 and 2. So yeah, that's just the games I thought of, right? And I don't think actually this is even remotely close to all the games we still can play. All the retro shooters, for example, which are really good, I never put in the list, so I should probably do that right now. But as always, thank you for watching, and have a good night, day, whatever it is for at the moment for you. And we'll see each other tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.